Pass down low. Oh, what a save by Ruotolo!
Mike Ruotolo started 35 of RIT's 37 games last season, forcing Christian Short to watch and wait.
It's definitely frustrating going from freshman year and feeling good about my game, and going to last year I felt pretty good going in, and I was obviously disappointed. There's no doubt about that.
I think he was assuming that he was going to share and right off the get-go but every day you've got to prove yourself, and I think then he got a little down on himself, and it didn't help his cause, and I think you've got to be ready to compete all the time for the net, whether you're in the net a lot or whether you're not.
In the offseason, Short focused on his game and his composure when he's in the net.
I don't get too high or too low, and that comes from, I would say, experience of last year, just kind of mellowing out, I would say.
You said mellowing out. Were you too high-strung?
I wouldn't say I was too high-strung, but no, I would admit that I got a little too emotional or too kind of down on myself, and but no, now I would say I think I'm in a great place to really peak this year.
Fires, and the save is made by Christian Short.
How helpful was Mike, with what you were going through and he was seeing all the time? Did he help you out a lot, pick you up a little bit?
Mike was probably one of my best friends, or is my best friend. And from the start, we just kind of really gelled. And even though he was playing, he said, keep working hard. And he just really, he really did help me a lot. So, I really appreciate all that Mike did for me over the last 2 years.
Short continues to lean on Ruotolo for advice. The two talk and even FaceTime regularly.
Do you feel like you have something to prove to yourself, to your coaches, to your teammates this year?
I would say I definitely have something to prove. I think I have something to prove to myself and to the coaching staff that I'm the guy that they recruited, and I know I can play at the top of my game this year and even next year. But I would say this year is definitely a proving point for me, and I'm definitely ready to take this team to a championship.
For him to be successful, we talked about competing. I think that's probably the biggest thing for him, because he's got the size and ability and athleticism, and he fills the net. I think with that, then he's really got to compete. So second effort, third effort on loose pucks. And then the other piece would be positional, he wants to be out aggressive and using his size to advantage, but you don't want to get too far out of your net where all of a sudden you lose your net, and when there's rebounds or things that are going to happen, that there's open nets.
The opportunity is there, but Short knows two newcomers are also waiting for their opportunity.
They're pushing everybody. They're pushing me in and pushing themselves, and I would say it's great, healthy competition, and it can only make us better from here.